Welcome back to the Mindset Mastery Classroom, where you come to realize you can be who you want to be, do what you want to do, and have what you want to have. In today's episode, we're asking who has haters? Who has some doubters out there? How can you become your greatest version even around people who doubt you? That's today's topic. I'm your host, Devon Martin, and class is now in session.
Yeah, I'm fly, got a cape on. Superhero, it's a fly zone. Get your game on, self talk on. We gon' live long, and we feeling strong. Always put my fear to the side. If the goal is success, that's mine.
And we're back to the Mindset Mastery Classroom. Today is going to be another empowering episode. We are answering the question how to rebuild your power when those around you doubt you. And so come on in, make sure you guys grab your notepads, your pencils, take your seats. Class is in session. We are getting ready to get started. And let me go ahead and tell you guys a story about Maya. So Maya was a talented writer who always dreamt of publishing her novel. However, despite her passion, her friends and her family, they doubted her. They were suggesting that she pursue a more realistic career. Now, undeterred, Maya used their doubt as her fuel. She dedicated her early mornings and her late nights to writing, perfecting her craft. The key to Maya's success? She believed in her story more than the doubts around her. She attended writing workshops, she networked with authors. Eventually, her perseverance paid off. Her debut novel was not only published, but acclaimed bestseller, proving that when you trust in your abilities, you can defy the odds and you can succeed. Use Maya's story as a testament to your life. You may have some haters right now. You may have some doubters, some people around you that are telling you, no, you can't do this. Do this instead. Try something more realistic, like they were telling Maya. But you must believe in your story more than the doubts around you. And that's going to be your key to success, just like Maya. Woo! We're starting in hot. We're going to go ahead and talk about the impact of doubt. And so what I want to convey to you guys is that external doubt can cloud your self-image and your choices, right? Have you ever been in a scenario, circumstance, event, a situation, you're around other people and a decision is trying to be made, right? Everyone's talking about, oh, we should do this. Maybe we should go that way. Maybe we should try this. Maybe we should go to this restaurant, right? And all of these external voices are just right. And we felt this. They're clouding our own inner voice. We start to withdraw. We don't even know what decision to make. We're bombarded sometimes with too many choices. These are these external voices that can oftentimes cloud our own self-image and our choices and influence our own actions. This is really incredible because you can be influenced in a way where you choose to do something that originally you may not have even wanted to do. How many times do we often find ourselves going along with the crowd or going along with our friend group just because we want to belong or we don't want to be the odd one out, or those external voices have clouded our internal voice so much that we're now thinking that those external voices is what we actually want, is our inner voice. Here's the key to break out of that cycle. Listen to your feelings, all right? If your feelings are telling you this is the wrong action, this is the wrong choice, I don't agree with this, even though all the people around me are telling me go this direction, that is your signal. That is your warning sign telling you, hey, shift, change, do something different. I'm giving you the signal right now. Danger ahead, all right? Caution. You need to stop, change directions, right? Understand that we need to get ourselves to a point where our own inner voice is stronger than all of these outside opinions. And when we're in those scenarios and situations, to be able to distinguish our own inner voice right? Instead of perceiving external voices as maybe something that we have thought up of ourselves, right? And so this goes really deep into influence and being aware of the influences around you. And if they're not positive, you need to change your environment. You need to change who you're around, and you need to get around people that are going to lift you up, that are going to speak life into you, that are going to empower you, also that are not going to take your bullshit, that are not going to stand around and allow you to be mediocre, that not only see the potential in you, but they're pushing you to achieve that potential and to become greater than the person that you were yesterday. All right. How can we actually rebuild this power? I got people around me, they're hating on me, they're doubting on me. I got to rebuild my power. I got to get back to the person that I know I am. What do we need to do? We need to foster self-awareness and self-belief. All right. I remember I was dealing with this client and they would tell me all the time that they were not confident. I am not confident. I am not confident all the time. And eventually got to the point where I just said, you know what, I need to kill this right now. I need to help them reframe this so they can understand that they're actually way more confident than they believe themselves to be. And I did it just like this. I said, do you realize that you actually are confident? And they're like, no, I'm telling you, Devon, that I am not confident. Why are you telling me that I am? And I said, I'm telling you that you're confident because you're confident that you're not confident. And they like got stuck for a few seconds. The light bulb turned on and boom, it was a easy shift, a easy transition, right? Understand that even if you're telling yourself these limiting ideas and beliefs, you're telling yourself that you're shy, you're telling yourself that you're not worth it, you're telling yourself that you're not confident, you're telling yourself that you can't. Well, you are actually displaying confidence in that idea. What do you want to choose to be confident in? Confident that you're shy or confident that you're going to go for it and you're going to win, right? Are you going to be confident in your doubt or are you going to be confident in you actually can be the person that you want to be? You can do more, you can be more, and you can have more. Or are you going to decide to be confident in that or to be confident that you're less than, right? And you literally have that choice. And what is that choice? That's the self-awareness, right? It's being aware of yourself, where you're at right now, where you want to go, what does the bridge look like, what does the in-between, and actually taking steps, right? We need to start asking ourselves questions and figuring out, why am I this way? And if you want to change, how do I go from A to B? Self-belief, right? Do you believe in yourself? Do you even believe that you can make the change, right? Because some of my listeners, some of you guys out there, some of the students, right? You actually don't believe that you deserve the success that you're going for. You don't believe that you can actually reach the goals that you have set out for yourself. And there's also another group of you guys that you have some goals, you have some ideas that were external. They were given to you by someone else, right? And I often hear this times of, my students who have very strict parents, right? And they want them to grow up to be a doctor or to be this or to be that, right? And they're playing out their parents, prophecy in a lot of ways. And a lot of times that doesn't always align with who that actual person wanted to be, right? You need to figure out, is this goal, are these decisions my own? Am I making this or is someone external influencing me to go this direction, to do this thing? And so that's self-belief, right? That's self-awareness, okay? And those are some actionable steps for strengthening that, right? Asking yourself the questions, really getting clear on this thing up here, your mind, and if your thoughts are actually your own thoughts, if your actions and your decisions are your own decisions, or are you feeding into the doubt? Are you feeding into the fear that these other opinions are giving to you? It's time to cut that out right now. We don't do that no more. No more doubt, no more fear, none of this BS from external people. Even if you're in the midst of it right now, you're living with the person that's just going at it. You can't stand it anymore. You're tired of their limiting beliefs and their doubts. You got to block it out. You have to be like the horse at the Kentucky Derby with the blinders on, only looking forward towards the goal, towards the result, and towards the outcome. And oftentimes, When you repeatedly do that over and over and over again, the doubters, they see that they can't touch you anymore. They often can sense that, damn, I can't face this person anymore. Like, I remember in the past, I could just hit them with a doubt and boom, I would throw their whole day off. But now I can't touch them. I can't even get close. MC Hammer can't touch this. And you'll notice they'll try, but their attempts, they won't work anymore. And that's also a signal to you to understand that you've grown. You've become better. You're doing better. You're thinking better. You have grown. You've become a more confident person. You've become more self-resilient, okay? You've built that inner resilience, that inner self-belief, and it doesn't matter if people give you negative criticism or feedback. You can take it for what it is, but you believe in your own story more than the opinion of others. And that's the key. That's the important part. That's the important factor. So let's talk about, actually handling negative feedback. Some of us, in the class, we have some trouble actually, receiving negative criticism and negative feedback. And so here's the thing. You guys need to honestly distinguish, right, who is for you and who is against you, okay? Because the person who is for you will give you a different type of negative criticism and feedback versus a person who is against you, right? If I'm for you and I'm giving you some criticism and some negative feedback, the way that I'm going to do it is going to be in a way that's going to uplift you and empower you, and it's going to pave the way for growth. All right. This is really important because the person who is not for you, the doubter, the hater, they're going to give you negative feedback and negative criticism that's not going to pave the way forward. It's going to block your path. It's going to set up more challenges and more obstacles and struggle. The person who is not for you does not want you to win. When they give you negative feedback and criticism, it's not meant to help you. It's meant to hurt you so it makes them feel better. However, the person who is for you, they're truly trying to help you see from a different perspective, give you some information that if you implement it from their opinion can truly benefit your life. You have to take both ideas, both viewpoints with that grain of salt, right? See it as just another opinion and see how that, actually influences your own story if it's valuable to you. But gain the power to be able to distinguish, okay, this feedback is from someone who really wants to see me grow, right? So I'm not going to take this and I'm not going to get triggered. I'm not going to start hating them because they're telling me like it is in my face, right? And again, you guys sometimes have some issues taking that negative feedback. But if you can understand that, wait a minute, this person isn't against me. They're not telling me this because they're trying to bring me down. They want to bring me up. Okay, I need to actually take this feedback, this criticism, within myself. I need to really evaluate it and see if I can implement it to improve my life. So that is one tactic, okay? And again, it's about building that inner resilience, right? For all my people out there who've gotten bullied, I'm talking to you right now because you guys are the ones that have the toughest skin, the thickest skin, right? You've been through the crap so many times before that now when someone calls you a name or they say something to you, it's like you have a bulletproof vest on, right? It just rolls off your shoulder. And they used to say this phrase when I was in school all the time: sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. And I am in that camp too. I got bullied and I remember telling them that all the time. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. And I'm sitting there, they're punching me, they're beating me up, and I'm saying it over and over again, right? It doesn't matter what you do to me, but your words, they don't have any value, right? You can take those daggers, take those swords, and try to stab me with them, but they don't have any effect, okay? They're just words, right? And when you decide to start making these external opinions of other people have no effect on you, right? They can throw the daggers, they can throw the stones at you, but it just bounces off. It doesn't hurt you. You've really come to a place of mastery, of mastering yourself, having that self-belief, that self-confidence. And even when you have those doubters and those haters around you, you're going to be able to thrive and to achieve your goals and dreams. All right. So let me share with you guys another story, okay? So let's talk about Liam, all right? And Liam was a young entrepreneur. He was a visionary, right, for the tech industry. So he was working in all these revolutionary tech startups, right? Now, Liam was a very young guy, and everyone around him, including the industry experts, they doubted his idea. They were citing his youth. You're too young and you don't have enough experience, right? But Liam had a resilience that was unmatched. Okay. He continuously researched his market. He sought mentorship, people who had already did what he was trying to do and learned from them. And he continued to reevaluate his product relentlessly. Okay. Liam, when he went forward with his startup, right, not only did it take off, but he actually reshaped the tech industry, proving that with the right mindset, you can turn skepticism into a stepping stone for success. All right. Liam's success boiled down to three key elements: unwavering self belief, a relentless pursuit of knowledge, and a ability to adapt and evolve his ideas. All right. So hats off to Liam, right? Liam and Maya, there are stories for today. And they were able to transform their lives, even though people around them were doubting them. Again, they believed in their own success more than the words of others. And they were able to be more, do more, and have more, become who they want to be, do what they wanted to do, and receive to have what they wanted to have. So let's go a little bit deeper on these key elements, right? Unwavering self belief. Yo, you actually have to be so bold, so determined, like that when these haters, these doubters come your way, they should be in fear of how determined you are to reach your goal. They should have no doubt in their mind that there is no way that I can stop this person from going after what they want. That is how resilient you have to be. Your self belief has to be so freaking strong that you could be buried 20 feet under. No matter what, you're going to find your way out. You're going to reach your goal, okay? It doesn't matter how many roadblocks, how many obstacles, how many challenges. You're going to get it, all right? You're going to get it, okay? And you deserve it. And when you adopt that attitude that I'm going to get it, I don't care. I don't care what other people say. I don't even care about my own doubts and my own disbelief. This is my goal. I'm going for it and it's mine. That is unwavering self-belief, all right? Unwavering self-belief, right? Never waver. Set your goal and never waver. You're going to get to your goal. All right. And what was the other key? A relentless pursuit of knowledge. Okay. Now, you got to make sure that every single day you're improving, you're growing, you're becoming the next greatest version of yourself. So, what does that look like? That looks like a person who is deep into the pursuit of knowledge, someone who is consistently growing all the time. And think about this, it's only going to give you a greater advantage. Whatever your goal is, seek more information, seek more knowledge, get some mentors, some people who have actually accomplished and done it. They're going to give you the roadmap, the blueprint. They're going to help you get to your goal even faster. They're also going to be able to tell you and show you these are the obstacles and the challenges that I encountered. Make sure that when you reach this roadblock, you go left instead of right. You make this turn instead of that turn. You do X instead of Z, right? And they will give you the tools to achieve your goal. And lastly, the ability to adapt and evolve his ideas. Do not allow yourself to adopt the external opinions of these people with fixed mindsets. All right. A fixed mindset will be the death of your dreams and your goals. Always, always stay in a space where you can adapt and you're open to new ideas. All right. And that is how you can achieve success. So we talked about rebuilding your power when people around you are doubting you, right? And it's all about self-belief. You got to believe in your story more than the story of others. Continue to build up your story. Continue to build up yourself. Give yourself positive affirmation every day. Tell yourself that that's your goal. You're going to get it. You're going to win. You're going to be more, do more, and have more, and that it is what it is. Take those action steps every day to move the needle forward towards your goal, and eventually you will be there, because the battle is only you versus you. All those other opinions and external voices, they don't matter at the end of the day. So your doubters, your haters, put them to the side. Let's put the blinders on and let's focus to becoming the greatest version of ourselves. Wow. And that's the bell. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been an amazing class. Once again, I'm your host, Devon Martin. Today we talked about overcoming the doubts of others and rebuilding your power. And so we watch this episode again. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next class.